Hello, my name is Daniel Umilanowski. I'm working as an application engineer at P3D Systems, and I would like to say welcome to the future of scanning. Normally, these guys used to work statically, like they are turning like this. What we do make them mobilized. Means they are not turning, they are profiling. The scanner is working in a profiler mode, and we have our own ProScan system from P3D Systems we developed, and push the cart along the way. You need to have an IMU which gives you 400 times per second roll, pitch and yaw information, and you need a XYZ coordinate. If you take these data, you have a trajectory, that's your walking path, and on these walking paths you put all your profiles from the laser scanner. The laser scanner gives you 50 times per second an information, a profile, and you take the profile and put it on your trajectory. This is our solution we developed at P3D Systems. To capture data, you need to set up your total station and to set up your ProScan system. After that, we have a track. A track is 3 phases. So phase number 1 is that you stand with your unit at your starting point. For example, in a tunnel, you stand at the start of the tunnel for 3 minutes to initialize the IMU. An IMU needs to be calibrated, means it needs to know where it is all the time. We say that we calibrate the IMU for 3 minutes before we start to walk along the path. That means after these 3 minutes we can push this cart along the way, but the IMU has some kind of a drift, and to avoid that we need to recalibrate the IMU again and again. After 10 seconds, we need to calibrate the IMU for 3 more seconds. That means to calibrate it, we need to stand still. This is a zero velocity update. A zero velocity update means that the IMU is standing absolutely still. In the same time, a total station is shooting the prism all the time. We need a robotic total station with a high tracking rate. Normal Leica total station, Trimble total station, whatever you have, and a prism on top of that. We support also different types of scanners, means you can use a Faro scanner, you can use a ZNF scanner, or you can use a Leica scanner. Doesn't matter. The only thing you need to mobilize is a ProScan. We also don't sell any scanners or total stations. We just sell the ProScan and the P3D software. The P3D software is let's say the magic behind all that stuff. Let's say if you have any tunnel to talk about the productivity in our businesses, a normal static scan compared to a kinematic solution would be that for 800 meters long tunnel you just need 1 hour, because you have an initialization phase of 3 minutes. Then you start to push your cart for 10 seconds, and you need to stand still again for 3 seconds to recalibrate the IMU and to get XYZ coordinates from your total station. In that case, you can walk as long as you want, not more than an hour, because you collect a lot of data. But the magic is just that you are, let's say, 10 times faster than normal static scan. And in a tunnel, for example, you have a perfect angular to all your walls. What you also can do is you run forth and back in a 45-degree angle. You go like this to the end of the tunnel or to the end of the building, and you go like that. There are different types of things you can do. This is perfect and with an accuracy of below 10 millimeters, 8 millimeters, if you have long linear tunnels or streets or whatever, it's long and linear. What you also can do is you can go inside rooms or inside buildings or wherever you want to use it. Now we talked about data capturing. Again, data capturing is based in 3 phases: initialization, tracking and closing. And closing phase for 3 more minutes. In that case, we capture a lot of data. We have total station data, we have IMU data, and we have laser scanning data. We need to synchronize all that data together, and that's what our software is doing. Our software solution is just that we make data capturing and data processing. Data processing is also done in different phases. That means everything is done in a tablet. So we have the P-Scan software for data capturing and the P-Cloud software for data processing. To process the data, it's done also in 3 different phases. Phase number 1 is import the total station data, so that means the X, Y, Z coordinates which are coming from the total station. Meanwhile, we were walking and this was shooting. The IMU data is directly stored on the tablet, and the laser scanning data is on the laser scanner, which is going to be transferred via a cable or whatever to the tablet. The next step is that you need to import the total station data. To import the total station data, you also just provide .tps data with the X, Y, Z coordinates. After that, you can just push a button and process a trajectory. To process a trajectory is done also in a phase the user just don't see, because all the data is stored there, and this is a batch mode. Batch mode means that the algorithm, which is the magic behind all that thing, takes the data, calculates the best possible trajectory in forth and back runs with the total station data and the IMU data and Kalman filtering and all that stuff. Next step, after you process your trajectory, the only thing you need to do is take the profile from the laser scanner, put it on the trajectory and process a point cloud. This is also done just with a click to a button. So in all you need to press 3 buttons to get a fully referenced point cloud. To talk about timing is 1 hour of data capturing means 800 meters is done in another hour. That means if you have a tunnel which is 800 meters long, you can collect the data in an hour and process the data in another hour. So if you think about it, you have round about 2 hours and you have 1 tunnel which is 800 meters long. After the point cloud is processed, our job is done. We don't do anything to the point cloud. This is not our job. We just deliver the point cloud in a very short time. This example shows a CEVA facility in Oslo. We have a customer in Oslo and he is using this for tunnels, railways, facilities, wherever the job is. And he scanned all that with the ProScan system and modeled it and presented it like this to the customer. And it's just that you can see very detailed things there. So the point cloud data is similar to static scan data.